You are live. What's up? So today at work was freaking rough, man. What was I doing, you might ask? Well, uh, so basically at my work, well, mm, at my work, what we do is we build these, we make backup power generators for big companies with data centers. I gotta put my sunglasses on. We make big, we make that, we make backup, it's a big cabinet. It's a big cabinet, and it does, you know what? I'm gonna give this to her. Hello? I don't have any money, sweetheart, but I have a cold drink. I just took one sip. I don't have anything. All right. She's out here in this hot sun, dude. It's a cold lemonade. I bet she will enjoy that. So anyway, there's a big data center, and the data center makes, how do I explain it, dude? So it's a big freaking cabinet, and it's full of batteries, like rows and rows of batteries, like maybe like 5 to 7 rows of batteries, like a big freaking battery that weighs between 75 and 150 pounds each. And the point of this uh, battery cabinet is it doesn't. So think of a data center. Whenever, so it like goes, the power, there's, it's so hard to explain, dude. When the power source, like, it's so much power required to power up these data centers, and so every now and then we'll have to switch power supplies. And these big battery cabinets that we make power the data center for like a second. It just makes it to where the internet doesn't have any disruptions. It's just a continuous stream of power. And so we make the battery cabinets, and we make everything. And so it's a huge factory, and we have all this metal, and we have all of these humongous machines. And these machines are, some of them are about the size of a school bus. Some of them are the size of a barn. Some of them are the size of a house, dude. Some of these machines are humongous, man. And so one of the machines, so I'm working with a dude. I was working in the paint department, but I moved departments because the manager was just a dude I couldn't deal with. So they moved me departments. And the name of this machine, if I was able to look it up and show it to you, I would. But it's called the brand of the machine is called Trump with an F on the end. Trump F. And it's called a TRU Laser 3030. And this machine is the size of a small house. It's humongous, dude. And so this machine, what it does is it picks up a huge piece of, it's like a big, humongous square of metal. It's like a thin, very thin sheet of metal. And it picks it up and it moves it into this area and it sets it down on top of these. There's like probably 30 to 40 rows of just all of these freaking spikes. It's like it's like just spikes. I don't know how to describe it, but the reason it sits on these spikes is so that because it has a laser that goes and cuts out little holes, and it's so hard to explain, dude. But after every 6 months, the guy that runs these machines that I'm helping, he takes all the spikes out because after time, the laser, it's cutting. Somehow it's like creating like a weld almost on these spikes, and over time it builds up, and they need to be like cleaned because all this metal like weld. I don't know, dude. It builds all up, and it's got to be cleaned off, and so we have to break it off, and then I'm having to grind it, dude. And the grinder, it's like a freaking, I don't know, like this big. I mean, it's not huge, but it's got some weight to it, man. And after grinding for hours and hours, dude, it freaking, your arm gets tired, and then you feel like you're getting carpal tunnel in your hands because you're just like holding that machine and it's vibrating, and it's just hard, dude. Today was hard. Normally, oh, I was like, where's my drink? I gave it to the freaking lady. But anyway, I just spent how long? Freaking 7 minutes talking about that. I have a list of stuff I was wanting to talk about. Don, where's that, bud? I thought you were going to be here. What's up, man? Why am I wearing these weird goggles, you may wonder? Because I wear these goggles because I'm able to fit my glasses in them. And until I'm able to get, dude, I need to get, I used to have, I don't know if anybody remembers, anybody that used to watch me a year ago, but I used to have nice prescription sunglasses until they broke. So now these are my prescription sunglasses. I got these at a thrift store. So I have a list of stuff that I was wanting to talk about. Well, just different ideas I had that I thought I could talk about. So one of them, the first idea on the list is preparation. And so people that are all the preppers and stuff, they've got all their food, they've got all their water, they've got all their gear, their guns, their fucking. I just said fucking. I meant to say friggin', and my brain said fucking. They have all their fucking, just different crap, dude. But how many people are prepared? The thing, if we enter a nuclear situation, okay, and a lot of people might be out there saying, oh, nukes don't exist. Nukes don't exist. First off, you don't know that. Second off, it doesn't matter if nukes exist or not, dude. Freaking, we've got, dude, there are bombs, and there is technology that we haven't even the ability to begin to think about. So the powers, the people at the tippity top, they might be laughing, saying, yeah, they think nukes don't exist. We got something way more badass than nukes. Who knows what they got? But I tell you what, dude, most people, because the bombs, whenever they explode, that's only going to kill the people that are right there immediately, right? But all the other people, they're going to be sitting in their basement chilling. They're like, oh, I'm good. I got light. I got power. I got a solar box. I got all the flashlights and candles and food. I'm good. And then a week later, they're dead because they have radiation poisoning. So to buy yourself some anti-radiation tablets, it's really not very expensive, dude. And I've got anti-radiation tablets that actually, whenever I bought the very first time I ordered food from, I think it was mypatriotsupply.com. They said, "Hey, do you want to buy this bottle of anti-radiation tablets for like $5 or something?" I was like, "Sure, why not, dude?" And now it's sold out on that website, but you can still buy anti-radiation tablets. It's just, if you look up anti-radiation tablets, it's going to be, there's a similar ingredient they all share. It's like ibuprofen, you know, ibuprofen. You can get Advil, you can get Motrin, whatever, dude. It's like there's an ingredient that protects you from radiation. You need to get you some of that, dude, because whatever sort of bombs they have, it's all going to be radiation, dude. And even if they don't do that, man, what if they start pumping, dude? And another thing I was going to talk about, you remember like a year ago when everybody was freaking all they would talk about is 5G, 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 dude. No one talks about 5G anymore, man. We're probably literally, dude, it would probably not be a bad idea to just start taking anti-radiation tablets now. I mean, dude, we're probably soaking in radiation. I mean, we already are, dude, apart from 5G, dude. So, anti-radiation, make sure you get you some. Okay, the next topic, water. Water, 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 dude. Make sure you have freaking water, dude. And you don't have to go spend money on water. I've got probably, I don't know, between 20 and 30 gallons of water that I didn't spend a cent on. I just, whenever I finish a gallon of milk or a thing of cranberry juice or orange juice, whatever, dude, I save the bottle. I just fill it up with tap water, man. Because tap water, sure, I don't drink tap water, but if I was in a situation to where I had the faucet was off, there was no water, dude, you will drink tap water. If you're in jail, guess what they give you to drink? Tap water, man. You can cook with it. You can put it in the commode and flush with it. You can bathe with it. You can give it to your dog. Make sure you've got tap water, dude. You can never have enough. I will be collecting tap water until I don't have room in the house anymore. Make sure you are collecting tap water. You want to collect as much tap water, dude. Collect it like it's going out of style. Collect it like it's worth. Collect it like it's gold, dude. You're gonna wish you had freaking tap water, man. You know, I promise you. We just had a situation because I live with a slumlord. I don't live with him, but I stay in a house that's run by a slumlord. And last week, he didn't pay the water bill, and we were without water for like a few hours. And I needed to take a dump. And you know what? I went and took a dump. I just took me a gallon and a half of water and freaking poured it in the commode and took a dump. No problem, dude. And then when the water came back on, I filled him back up, and it was no problemo. Make sure you got lots of water, man. Okay, I guess I'll save this other stuff for later. I was gonna go on, but nobody's here, so I'm just gonna cut it short. I am gonna go live every day on my drive home from work. So every day at around 5:50, between 5:50 6 o'clock, you can expect that's Central Standard. For people that are on the West Coast, that's gonna be 3:50 4 o'clock. People on the East Coast, I mean, I don't have very many people, but you know, maybe I'll get some viewers, and you know, we'll see what happens. So I was going to talk about angels and technology, where it comes from, how we have it, demonic forces, fallen angels, technology, super advanced technology, stuff like that. How we are spiritual beings living in basically a prison for the soul, and that's what Earth and the three-dimensional world is. I'm going to talk about that. Food shortage and how they did they ran a, everybody's familiar with Event 201 and Cyber Polygon and stuff like that. Did you know that they had a simulation for what they would do if we ran out of food? So that is definitely coming. So I stopped collecting food. Like I've got about 4 months worth of, you know, dry food storage. So I'm good there. But are you? Uh, how I feel like they have been running experiments on us for a long time. How back in March of 2020, how they were, at least in North Texas, they were spraying a metallic dust, and it was literally, that's before I had a car, and I was like, felt like I was getting bit, but it turns out it was just pieces of metal that, it was insane, dude. This was like right at the start of the pandemic, and that's when I actually started making content. I was sharing about what was going on. It was insane. And how that they've probably just been running all kinds of experiments on us. I mean, we already know for a fact that they have in the past did experiments on us, dude. So what have they done that we don't know about? I mean, probably a lot. I mean, not even probably. It's guaranteed. Uh, yeah. And how I've talked about this a lot before, but maybe a lot of people haven't heard me talk about it. But how I literally was walking and I was making a video on my phone. I wasn't on the internet. I wasn't streaming. I was just on my phone making a video on the camera. And I walked up to a stop sign and I heard an echo. I heard my voice coming from somewhere else. And I looked up and there was a car at the four-way stop sign. He was listening to me through his stereo, dude. And it was nuts. And so if you think they're not monitoring us and listening to us, the only reason I know that is because that dude was sloppy. He had me turned up too loud, and I guess he didn't know I was walking up at the stop sign. But anyway, that's all I got for now. If you got something you wanted me to talk about, just let me know, and I will. And yeah, hope everybody's doing okay. I'm gonna go take the beans on a walk, and I don't know. I'll see you later. Have a good night, everybody.